Hi guys, good morning. A very good morning to all of you, class 10. How are you guys doing? It's very odd to see me right in this video, in your English video, someone else's class. I have been coming. I guess they are not there right now. Or actually, I don't know what's all about it. So I got a message from the management and as well as our respected Chauhan sir. He said, so you have to go ahead and take few classes, explain them some in elaborated way. So I have come ahead and trying to elaborate and explain quite a few things to you all. So I have posted for history also about the nationalism in Europe, and then for French Revolution also there's for the same thing in class 9 also I have done that. So now I'm coming with you to for with James Harriet's Triumph of Surgery. So basically I just want to tell you that it's whatever you do in life, it's whatever you do, it may be you are taking care of an animal or taking care of yourself, or you have lot of money, or this happens generally when people have lot of money. They think that everything is there in their pocket. So I'll just go with this. James Harriet was a veterinary and a writer as well, and he died in 23rd February 1995, born 3rd October 1916. Known as the pen name as James Harriet. His actual name was James Alfred White. He was a British veterinary surgeon and a writer as well. But before that, he was in the RAF, the what do you say, in the Royal Air Force. Okay, so RAF is the Royal Air Force in the United Kingdom. It's an aerial warfare force. It is formed towards to end the. It was during the First World War on 1st of April 1918. It was formed, followed by the Allied victory over the Central Powers in 1918. The RAF emerged as the largest air force in the world at that time. RAF, but we have a Rapid Action Force. We also have RAF. That's the Rapid Action Force in India, and RAF is the Royal Air Force in the United Kingdom. And he was from Glasgow. He studied in Glasgow, and he was passed out from Glasgow Veterinary College, and he was a writer as well. So he loved animals a lot, as because he was a veterinary surgeon and a writer. So obviously he liked animals. So he wrote the best of the books. Of his books were great. What was that? I'm not. It's not coming to my mouth. All Creatures Great and Small. Okay, so that was one of his best, and there was a serial on it also. All Creatures Great and Small. It's a line of a song, of a hymn, of a church hymn. All Creatures Great and Small. So it has been taken from there. Actually, it's the second line of that song. All creatures great and small, and I'll exactly tell you, I'm not remembering it right now. It's a church hymn actually, which the second line has been taken from that hymn, and he's made that all things bright. Sorry, the second line, the hymn's name I remembered, with the All Creatures Great and Small is one of his best books, and the hymn's name is All Things Bright and Beautiful. All Creatures Great and Small, I was jumbling it up. So All Things Bright and Beautiful, and from that it was the second line of the hymn, All Creatures Great and Small. So the result in the book was a huge success, and it was a great hit at that time, because people abroad really are very animal friendly. We Indians are also animal friendly, but it's quite a if we go ahead and look into it and think about keeping pet animals, it's quite expensive as well. But where there is a will, there is a way. If you are a lover of anything, if you can love animals, that's the best thing on God's creation. Because and dog is a man's best friend. So they are very good in nature. They like. I am also a dog lover, and that by coincidence, I was going through the story of yours, and the dog's name is Tricky, and my mother also owned 2 dogs, dachshunds. Dachshunds, and one was Tricky and one was Tracy. He was Tricky and the bitch was Tracy, and they used to sleep on my mother's bed only with her, and they used to sleep on her feet and all that. So one day there was a thief inside our house. That's a long time ago. I was very small at that time, and they had broken open the lock, and the guard had, I guess, opened the main door, and they were all set up together. And he came and he was standing in front of the mirror with something in his hand or something, and Tricky was sleeping, Tricky and Tracy. So Tricky was sleeping, and Tracy, the female dog, the female bitch actually, she jumped up and went and caught hold of the dog, that man's hand. And by the time Tricky woke up and action took place, he was torn into quite a lot of pieces actually were taken off from him. And then my father saved them, that guy, and he was, my dad didn't send him to the police and didn't put him, instead he gave him money and all. My father was he was a priest. So now I own 7 dogs at home. I have 7 Alsatians, and I have what do you say, 7 Alsatians I have 2 Labradors and 2 Spitz. So that's around about 13-14 dogs at home. We don't have security guards at home. My sister owns a school, so in the night the dogs take care of the whole security system. So the huge dogs, they are like tigers, mini tigers, Alsatians, and the Labradors are huge also. So our whole family are animal lovers actually. When I came back from my military regime, when I left it, I had a monkey also. I had kept a monkey. There was a peacock also, I remember. But whatever, I was just wanting to tell you that you must love animals. If you love animals, their love, the way they love you, no other human being can also love you like that. They care for you so much. When you love a dog, you are there with it every day, and then you are not home in time, it will sit at the door and wait for you, and if you're not there, it will not eat food. Suppose if it eats from you, it's a one-man dog, that's why they call one-man dog. They listen only to their master. So let's get to this story. It's all about a dog who has, I guess, become overweight, and because the owner is a rich person, and she's very always feeding him, and is becoming huge. And dogs, when they become very fat or they gain too much of fat, it affects their heart system and their pulmonary system, the pulmonary veins inside, which go and block, and they have this sudden heart attack and they can't walk and move. Dogs always get affected on their behind legs. Their legs are always attacked because they are much more stronger on their back legs, so they are affected mostly on their back legs. So that's what actually happened. And when this dog was taken to the infirmary, actually veterinary infirmary, then he was given few medicines, and without, so by the time, in weeks time or few days time, the dog became thin and his weight went down. And the lady, the owner of the the owner of the dog says that it's a triumph of surgery. It's a huge win. It's a huge miracle type of thing which has happened, and it's great that I'm really very happy. And she was very thankful to the doctor, James Harriet. Okay, so this is all about the story. So I can give you a slide summary of it. I want to discuss it with you. And so we must enjoy things like this. Like Mrs. Pumphrey thinks that Tricky's recovery was a triumph of surgery because his illness was very serious. She was the opinion that there were very few chances of Tricky to improve, and he needed immediately medical attention. Thus, his revival without any medical treatment was a great achievement according to her. This also happens with us in human beings. So, we eat too much sometimes, and we grow fat, then we want to lose weight, then we go to the gym, and we want to say that one day we go to the gym and then we'll go and stand in front of the mirror and check if we have lost weight. But it's not that, going to the gym, gaining fat is very easy, but losing it's pathetic, so and so that's why it's good to keep fit always. Whatever you eat, try to burn that. Whatever you're eating, eat less and burn more, so sleep less, work hard. So, but you must also get the right time of sleeping, 8 hours, so for this age. So don't go into that. So it's all about this. So I'm going to start about this. I just give you some basic information about this, which I was trying. Why was it called the triumph of surgery? We can call it as the triumph of surgery because the recovery was a triumph of surgery, because in 2 weeks time the Tricky had recovered completely and had been transformed into a hard muscle animal. And so this is all about it. So Tricky was about Tricky's owner was very, what do you say, was very rich, and she used to always feed her sweets and all whatnot things. Used to give her chocolates, cakes, and also this is used to always have that. And the energy had gone down. If you have too much of sweet, if you walk little bit, also your energy goes down, and you cannot take care of yourself. You feel you're very tired sometimes. So these things happen, and dogs they don't have the ability to speak, to tell you what problem they're having. Either they'll sleep quietly, or they'll start crying, or something happens. So it's like that. So I'll come back in the next video, and I'll explain in the sense, I'll give you just the summary about it, like what actually took place and what happened in a very short way, so that we can go to a next whatever is there in your book, so that I can explain it to you. Okay, so don't vanish. I'll be right back, and I'll take it further from there. Okay, see you soon.